According to Chat GPT.
According to Chat GPT. I don't know what that stupid thing is. This guy.
All right. So we're leaving that in too. I don't know what
Beautiful.
the stupid thing is. That's awesome. All right. So Andrew and I, we did a video talking about the challenges of being a precious metals dealer according to Chat GPT.
Did they even give an answer here?
Where? What do you mean?
Which one's better?
No.
I see a couple of pros and cons. I'm going to go, before we even get into this, I'm going to say gold 110%.
Is better.
Is better. No, I'm not even going to read that stupid thing some computer tells me, you know.
He likes gold more.
100%.
I agree. I think I'll go 106%.
There you go.
on that one. So it says, now again, guys, this is Chat GPT, all right? And it gave us 5 different item numbers or whatever, talking about which is better to own. So the first one, historically, it says historical performance of gold has been considered a store of value and a hedge against inflation. We've all heard that. It tends to maintain its value over time and is often seen as a safe haven during economic uncertainty. Silver, while also a precious metal, can be more volatile and may experience larger price swings. That is nothing new. We've already known this. I would say that about 72.3% of the people, I don't know what that 0.3,
72.
but that are watching it, they'll probably already know that. I agree with this. Do you? I mean, what's there to say? I mean, that's just like a known fact. So in that case, ChatGPT is saying gold is better. You already agree. I agree. So that's 1 point for ChatGPT. We'll make it official. We'll go.
That's it.
Gold, 1 point. 1-0. Affordability.
It says silver kills it.
Kills it. It says silver is typically more affordable than gold, making it more accessible to smaller investors. This can be advantageous for those looking to start investing in precious metals with a smaller budget.
Yeah, I would definitely agree there.
I agree as well.
100%.
1-1. You know, this is an odd number.
So we're going to have a winner.
We're going to have a winner. Let's see if the robot agrees with us. Okay, number 3, industrial demand. Where do you think this is going?
Silver.
Yeah. It says silver has significant industrial uses, including in electronics, solar panels, and medical devices. This industrial demand can impact its price dynamics differently than gold, which is primarily viewed as a monetary metal.
But I keep hearing that. Everyone that comes in here says silver's industrial demand for the solar panels and all this other stuff. How come it's not taking off?
What do you mean, how come it's not? Well, probably because there's still such an abundance now. Everybody's probably going to say, no, there isn't, and they're going to quote some thing out there that has like 73.2% of the people in here watching this video have nothing better to do with their time, and they know the answer to it. But that's the thing. I've thought about this. If there's, and you've heard people say there's a silver shortage.
Yeah.
It's like every day, here's this new 1 ounce coin by Perth Mint, 50,000 mintage.
Yeah.
Here's these bars from Royal Canadian Mint for.
The only time I seen shortages was during COVID, and there was transportation issues.
And that's because that's a supply chain
Ports
issue.
was shut down.
Not necessarily the fact
Right.
that
It wasn't like selling out so crazy that
Right.
they couldn't find it.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's
And you hear people say too that silver's a byproduct of other metals that they're mining.
Yeah.
It's just like an added bonus, if you will. But industrial demand goes. The point goes to
definitely
silver.
goes to silver.
2-1. Silver's in the lead.
Oh boy.
All right, this is one for gold. Portability and storage.
We just talked about this last podcast.
Did we?
Yep.
I can't remember. We've done so many of these. Oh yeah, what would you rather have? Gold
When
and
you
silver?
start hoarding large amounts of silver, transportation becomes an issue.
You could put it in your trunk, like that one guy said.
Yeah.
Oh, you ever hear of a trunk and a
These
car?
guys own cars.
Yeah, Jesus. Gold is more compact and portable compared to silver for storing large amounts of value. However, silver's lower value per ounce may make it more practical for smaller transactions or bartering in certain scenarios. That kind of went both ways. I'm still going to go with gold. If you're talking about portability and
Gold's
storage,
the way to go.
Gold's the way to go. We're
We got a
two.
tie right now.
We're 2 for 2.
This is
Are you
deciding
nervous?
one. No, not at all. Because I don't care what this stupid thing has to say. Let's hear it. It's for silver. I can tell by
No. What
is
the
it?
hell? Is this going to be a freaking tie? Wait, let's see.
It's gonna be a draw.
It's a freaking draw.
Wow, what's the last
Both
one?
gold and silver, so market dynamics. Both gold and silver markets can be influenced by various factors such as geopolitical tensions, central bank policies, and currency fluctuations. Understanding these market dynamics can help investors make informed decisions. That didn't give us anything.
We're gonna have to go to the comments.
We're gonna have to go to you guys to
we need your
settle
help
the
on it
score.
to settle this one.
So it's 2-2. That was freaking pointless. I'm a little upset.
3-3. One point for each side.
2.5 to 2.5. This is upsetting to me. Chat GPT didn't know any better. I still agree with you though that gold is better. I think gold is a nicer looking metal to wear.
Silver tarnishes a lot easier.
Silver
too,
tarnishes
you know.
and tones.
Yeah.
I still agree with you on the gold issue, but all of you that are watching this,
Yeah,
I mean,
let us hear what you guys think.
yeah, let us know. Maybe we'll just do a poll or something like what's the better metal, and give us a decisive answer. Don't just say, well, it depends. No,
Historically,
gold or silver, and they're going to
Yeah.
say, well, it depends on what you want to do. Just which
Gold
is better
or
to
silver.
own, gold or silver?
Very simple.
Let us know in the comments down below. In addition to the gold and silver, like which is better to own, I also asked ChatGPT to let us know some common misconceptions about gold. So I figured that would be
Let's hear 'em.
something interesting. All right, so one thing that it says, and let's see if you agree or disagree with these. It says gold always goes up in value. So while gold has historically been considered a safe haven asset and a hedge against inflation, its price can fluctuate in response to various factors such as economic conditions, interest rates, and geopolitical events. It doesn't always go up in value. And like any investment, it carries risks. Do you think that's a misconception, though?
It always goes up in value.
Yeah, do you think there's people that walk around and say gold always goes up in value?
Long term, it kind of does, though.
Long term.
Yeah,
But always goes up in value? No.
No, not always, but it kind of does work with inflation. You know what I mean? They do say that, a $20 gold coin could buy you a suit back in the day, and like a real expensive suit. I don't know about $2,300, but it's up there in value.
Back in the day, when? If you're talking like the
When
19...
gold was $20 an ounce.
Gold was $20 an ounce. You'd be getting more than...
Yeah, but the dollar was a lot more powerful.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, it doesn't always go up.
No,
So-
it definitely doesn't.
So this is correct.
I remember last time it hit $2,000. I think it went back down to $1,000.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, it
I'm not
definitely did.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I don't know. Like I don't recall. When
It hit
was that?
all-time highs. But I'd like to say before Trump, after Trump got in, because I remember it being at like $1,200, and a lot of people in the industry were getting
It didn't go
nervous.
to 1,000.
No,
when
but I
Trump
remember
was-
people saying it was going to drop to 800, and like a lot of people were nervous.
It didn't get down to 1,000. There's no way because when
No,
I bought
but
in
it was
2000,
it was at 12, maybe.
I could see 12 or 13.
I'll have to look.
It also says another misconception is that gold is the only safe haven investment in times of crisis. While gold is often sought after during times of economic uncertainty or market volatility, there are other assets that can also serve as safe havens or hedges, such as government bonds, certain currencies, and defensive stocks.
I'd stay away from.
Diversification is
Government
key
bonds.
to managing risk during turbulent times. Yeah, look, it could be very valid, but
I've seen oil spike during times of uncertainty.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would. You could only invest in the market with that. It's not going to be storing barrels of oil.
you might.
No,
You
I
might
don't
store
think-
some barrels
I
back
don't
there.
think so. But
Another misconception is that investing in gold is guaranteed to protect against inflation. While gold is commonly seen as a hedge against inflation, its ability to preserve purchasing power over the long term is not guaranteed. Inflation rates and gold prices can vary, and other factors such as interest rates and currency movements can also influence gold's value. That's true because when we saw the last couple of years when the price of gold, like the inflation rate was going up, but gold wasn't really going up as fast. So it was like, wait a minute, like this whole time, this whole hedge against inflation, was that all just a bunch of BS because gold wasn't really moving? And you remember this?
not really.
This was like the last couple of years.
Yeah.
So
What
yeah,
price
that
was
was,
that?
huh?
What price was it stagnant at?
I don't know, maybe the 1700s, 16,
1800s.
17, yeah, something like that. I just remember this was a topic of discussion that a lot of people were having. I even talked about it, but I can't even remember. I can't remember yesterday. Says physical gold is the only way to invest in gold. We know that that's
no.
not true.
There's
I'm
tons of
pretty
other
sure
ways.
a lot
ETFs.
of we talked about this.
Yeah.
Andrew and I did a podcast a few weeks ago talking about ETFs,
There's even cryptos
mining,
now. backed by
cryptos
metals.
backed by metals,
Yeah.
gold futures contracts. So there's all these different methods in which you can own gold. Andrew and I believe in owning physical, and I would argue that the majority of you watching this video also kind of agree that owning physical gold is the way to go. Lastly, gold has no utility beyond its monetary value. We know that that's not true. It's
No,
used in medical. I mean, you wanted to
There's
get teeth.
industrial uses.
You want to get teeth.
I still buy a lot of gold teeth too.
While he has a whole
When I
collection
get
of
mad
gold
at-
teeth.
Mad at grill.
Yeah, it's not happening. While gold is primarily valued as a monetary metal and store of wealth, it also has various industrial uses in electronics. We know that. They do a lot of recycling out of
Sure.
circuit boards and everything. Dentistry, which we just talked about, aerospace, among other sectors. Changes in industrial demand can impact gold prices alongside its monetary demand. So these are all misconceptions that we've heard before. This is nothing new. I'm a little disappointed with Chat GPT on this one. This is nothing groundbreaking, upsetting. Anything you want to add
No. I'm pretty impressed, to be honest with you.
with the Chat GPT
Yeah, man.
robot?
Yeah. Pretty knowledgeable.
It is pretty knowledgeable. Guys, check out his website.
Yep. Bayshore Bullion Exchange.com.
EmpirePreciousMetals.com is my website, guys, and we are going to see you next weekend.
Have a good weekend, guys.